Behind every new life that comes to Earth is a broken soul assignment system. A system which is supposed to help new souls find their place on Earth to withstand the trial of life. Unfortunately, a lot of souls are never chosen. Instead, they become confined in heaven, forced to do labor to benefit the angels who successfully completed the trial on Earth. Inside this unjust class system is where Azu's story begins. The day it was decided that he would become a laborer, the god assigned to create his form was in a foul mood. Instead of taking sympathy on the newly born angel, he unleashed his scorn on the poor soul.
There you go, you little shit. Now get out of my face.
Stepping out of the heavenly capital with his new body, it was clear that Azu would stand out in every way. All his peers looked at him in shock, whispering and giggling maliciously behind his back. It wasn't until Azu walked by a shop front that he finally saw his reflection in the glass. He noticed how his wings and his halo were the color of night, dark with no shine. What would follow from that day onward was a lonely life, filled with the worst labor imaginable, constantly bullied and harassed by the fellow angels who were supposed to have a clean soul.
Honey, don't touch that. You don't want to catch what they have.
They might as well have killed you off.
Imposter!
Torn between self-hatred and the demons growing inside of him, Azu chose to embark on a journey to find the vulnerable outcasts of the world. He knew that if he wanted to succeed, he had to leave his birthplace behind for good. No one was there to see him off when he stepped out of the heavenly gates. Not even the gate guardians stopped him, happy to be rid of such an eyesore. Arriving onto the mortal realm was no easy feat. Azu made an ungraceful landing in the middle of a town square and immediately had to scramble to hide himself, ashamed of his angelic traits making him stand out. He walked and walked for what felt like eternity, constantly hearing the judgments of humans crossing his path,
Cosplay? In broad daylight?
and his godfather telepathically inquiring about his whereabouts in his head.
If you don't come back here, I swear to God, not me, another god.
During a moment of utter insanity, he thought of a way to kill both birds with one stone. Successfully finding a quiet alleyway, he materialized a knife into his hand and, for a moment, the world around him went completely quiet. Who would have known that in this story, cutting off your own wings would mean freeing yourself from the shackles of destiny? In the days that came, Azu's godfather gave up on coercing him to return to his position. An angel with no wings was barely an angel at all, after all. Flying back to heaven was no longer an option, and the gods that had abandoned humanity centuries ago wouldn't bother descending just for a mere laborer. Azu had come across a nice Swedish tiramisu fella who, seeing how rough around the edges he looked, offered him to be his roommate.
Man, you look rough. Need a place to stay?
Things appear to look up, aside from the fact that being someone's roommate is fun until you realize you need to pay rent.
Damn.
So day after day, job application after job application, the fallen angel with many talents to uncover got nothing but rejections. If they bothered answering at all, that is. One thing that was painfully clear from the start was that the mortal realm was boring. That is, if you didn't have an established place in society. Seeing how his roommate kept seeming depressed, the tiramisu boy gave Azu access to his computer containing infinite knowledge and video games to explore. While browsing the internet, Azu came across a peculiar word. "What's an Omegaverse?" he asked. Oh boy. If Azu still had a place in heaven at that point, given his pure nature, well, that was no longer an option. Every time Chatira, the tiramisu, came home from work, he always, without fail, caught Azu doing suspicious stuff on his personal computer. Until the day came that changed everything forever.
No, I'm not. No, don't zoom on her face like that with my stuff out. What the fuck?
How can I be like that? The fallen angel asked, eyes sparkling in excitement.
Well?
Chatira smiled gently and guided Azu towards the start streaming button. Not all stories have a happy start, and some don't even have a happy ending. Life is rocky and full of the unexpected. What matters right now is where we decide to take this journey, and I am excited to see where it may lead us.